Yes, sis can see the screen.
Yes, please.
Okay, so here is my book. The title is They Say and They Say I Say. So the
Okay.
book is about template. Template. Sorry, I forgot the question.
What is template exactly? And is there any integrating point from template into variation? Apakah mereka saling berkesinambungan ataupun bagaimana? Just make some additional explanation.
Right, ma'am. So this is the books, and this is the table contents, and the preference. I found a lot of templates, and I will show the templates over here. This is the highlight. Now, over here, the template is in discussion of blah blah blah. A controversial issue is whether blah blah blah. While someone argue that blah 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 and others contain that blah blah blah. So this is the templates, and it makes a relation between arguing and agreeing or manipulating and persuasion something. Because when I use these templates, I must or I have to find the data that can argue or agreeing something based on this template. And not only these templates, there are a lot of, and the templates are interesting. Just just like this is not to say that if we use this template, it will make the reader become interested to read our writing because it's not boring. And besides, it can use the other's point of view. So the knowledge is not from us, but it can be seen by any other any other's view, just like this. Of course, some might object that blah blah blah. This is contra, and although I this that blah blah blah, I still maintain that blah blah blah. So I can be specifically said that these templates are using for argue and agreeing something. So it can mix relation, ma'am.
Okay, so what is the contribution exactly about template in writing section?
In writing section, I so, sorry, ma'am. The question is
What is the beneficial atau contributionnya? The beneficial, the good thing from template in not listening, in writing section. Dalam hal menulis, what is the beneficial? Apa manfaatnya?
uh, just like I said before, it is specifically in argument, argument writing. So the benefits. I'm sorry. The benefits are the first. It will make the writer have more idea because sometimes when when I try to make a good handwriting, I always lost my point, and finally I tried to find it, but it ended with my I'm sorry, ma'am. It ended with kebingungan saya. Saya lost my point. And the first is that it will keep me on the line so I will not miss my point in writing the first. The second beneficial is it is not boring because there are a lot of choices over here. There are one, two, three. I write about 10 templates. I have write it, and my teacher has correct me that I have to train more because I got a lot of problems, and I got a lot of problems in my grammar when I was using the template.
Okay,
Just like
so
this.
can
Yes.
can we say that template is like a draft or what's that ya kalau dalam writing itu ya it's like a draft atau apa ya namanya ya itu ya, guideline. Is that like guideline?
Yeah, it can be. Because it will guide the writer to write
Okay, good.
correctly.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamalia.
Yes, ma'am. Anytime.
Jadi, I do hope for all students that every student who present the presentation based on the textbook that they have read, please you have to take several knowledge. Jadi kita berbagi pengetahuan. Jadi satu kelas itu bisa mendapatkan sekian knowledge karena per student read various textbook. Jadi harapannya satu student bisa memiliki banyak knowledge. Okay? Thank you, Jamalia. And now we are going to the next. Lulu Latifa. Lulu Latifa, please. Jamalia, you can mute your voice. And we are going to Lulu Latifa. Lulu Latifa, muncullah. Lulu. Sahur-sahur ya, Lu ya. Lulu, where is your face, your voice, please? Lulu, you are not there. Okay. Itu please skip. We are going to Abdurrahman Wahid. Dur, where are you? Wake up. Okay, we skip. Awalia Farha. Awalia Farha. Awalia Farha. Pulang, Om. Can you hear my voice? Anybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We are going to Lulu. Are you there? Are you there? Lulu tidak ada. Abdurrahman Wahid sudah tidak ada. Awalia Farha. Awalia Farha. Awalia Farha. Where are you? Suaranya nggak terdengar ya. Mendung, Rek. Husnul Khotimah. Okay, Husnul Khotimah, you can start now. You can start now, and what should you do? Can you take example from what Jamalia has done in the previous one? Okay, you can start now, Husnul Khotimah. Please. Husnul Khotimah, I'm waiting for your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Wala ya, ma'am.
Husnul, you can start now. I'm waiting for you.
Iya, ma'am.
Ya, good job. Kalau bisa wajahnya dimunculkan ya sayang.
Saya sambil baca di HP, ma'am.
Oh gitu, oke. Silakan.
I will present from the result that I have read from the book on page 20 until 40. On the page title about coming from India. There explained a life in India. There was a man who vacationed in India. Then the man was surprised because life in India was different. Everyone was in slow motion, which is mean by slow motion is that people in India do not do any work. All work was taken over by someone else, starting from washing dishes to driving cars. But the man looked confused because people in India were very busy, even though they did nothing. And the man said that life in India was very different from America, even though he has a lot of money, but kenapa, ma'am?
Ayamnya siap digoreng sepertinya itu. There is a back sound. Ada suara latar di situ. Ya, finish.
Oh ya.
Finish.
Even though he has belum, ma'am. Even though he has a lot of money, but he does his own job without help from others. So in the book, I conclude that life in India and America was very different in everyday habits.
Okay, that's enough, Husnul.
Sudah, ma'am.
Let me give you some feedback question. Your title that have you read, it is about American memories coming from India. Let me know, is it like a linguistic atau literature, sastra atau academic book?
Apa, ma'am?
This book, what kind of this book? Literatur, atau sastra, atau academic book? Buku apa ini, Husnul?
Ini
Husnul Khotimah.
kenapa, ma'am?
Buku ini termasuk buku sastra, fiksi, atau akademik, non fiksi. Ayo yang sudah baca 4 lembar. Jadi 4 lembar loh ya. Seharusnya more than 5 pages. Because I need several chapters. So, can you answer my question?
Ini tentang cerita-cerita, ma'am.
Cerita-cerita, berarti fiksi ya?
Iya.
Oke, berarti ini karena literature. Buku literature itu kan nama lain dari fiksi ya. Oke, my only one question is, two questions. The first one is, why you take this storybook as your favorite book? And the second question is, what kind of beneficial thing you got after reading several times? Silakan dijawab. ayamnya itu seger banget suaranya. Ayo Snul dijawab.
Apa mem nomor 2?
After you read this book for several times, untuk sekian kalinya, what is something good? Sesuatu hal yang baik apa yang Anda dapatkan? Silakan.
Anu mem. Mengetahui tentang
In English, please. Come on.
about mm, about habit of India and America.
Okay, that's all. That's
Yes, ma'am.
all. Are you sure? No more supporting answer. Use. Nggak mau nambah jawabannya. Nggak batal kok puasanya kalau nambah. Cukup.
No, ma'am.
Oke, cukup. What about the first question?
Kenapa, ma'am?
Pertanyaan yang pertama tadi belum dijawab.
Apa, ma'am? Lupa.
Kenapa kamu ambil atau baca buku ini?
Oh, because I like India.
And then? Sudah itu saja. Yakin.
Iya, ma'am.
Biar. Oke, cukup. Thank you, Husnul Khotimah.
Ya, ma'am. Sama-sama.
Silent ma'am.
Sorry, thank you, Diko. Please attention to other students. If you want to make a more explanation to support your answer, please, you can do that. Because it will make your score is going better and better, ya. Take for example, ketika saya bertanya why you like this book, you only said yeah because I like. Please explore your language. Tambahkan kosakatanya. Make some paraphrase. Ya, I think you know what I mean. Kita lanjutkan. Awalia Rahma, are you there? No. Tadi Husnul sudah. Ika. Okay, Ika.
Yes, ma'am, I'm
Okay.
here.
Okay, are you ready, Ika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can start now, Ika. Ika Sian, dulu.
Okay, I will start. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. I will present my books that I've already read. The title is Visual Learning and Teaching by Susan. And I choose the chapter 1 and the sub-bab title is Being a Visual Teacher. In this book, of course, tell about how to be a visual teacher, and I interest with one point in this book is about visual trial model or VTM. Honestly, in the book, it shows with a table. If it's necessary, I will show you the table. In the visual trial model, there are 2 points that tell. The first is action and the question, and 3 kinds of visual threat model. The first is see, the second is imagine, and the third is divide. Okay, in the action, we can look and see what the picture or what the what the what the book or what the learn is about, and the question is what did you look, what did you see in the book, and imagine, of course, imagine what you learn or imagine what you see in the book, and the divide the result of the see and imagine. From the visual thread model, we can describe the students view illustration in picture books while being read to, and the students describe what they see, including characters, setting, and action, and the students analyze illustration in a picture books and predict what might come next. I feel interest with this book because this is the visual method that makes student and teacher can learn together and not feel bored. And there are any way to learn with a visual method. So I feel interest with this book. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ika. As good presentation, you have a good self confidence. So that's what you said. Make another what's that? Another listeners ataupun para apa the student here can get your voice well. Thank you. It is about book how to be a visual teacher. Let me read first, okay? In number two, the statement is list 5 words or ideas that you think will be included in the reading. And you have mentioned 5 ideas here: becoming, visual literacy, visual thinking, visual threat model, and practical application of the visual triad model. Oke, ini kan ide yang kamu harapkan sebelum kamu membaca,
Yes.
gitu kan? Nah, and then you read. Okay. Anda baca how many times you read this chapter?
How many times?
Yes, how many times?
Maybe about. Honestly, ma'am, I found this book in fourth semester,
Okay.
and I already read more than twice or more than twice.
Okay. Okay. More than 2 times. Okay.
Yeah, more than.
Setelah Anda after you read for about 2 times, what about your prediction? Bagaimana dengan prediksi kamu di awal tadi? Yang harapannya hopefully you can find 5 ideas and then you read for about 2 times. And what about the fact? Bagaimana kenyataannya? Apakah do your prediction um, apa namanya itu same with the fact or there is something different?
What the fact about, ma'am?
Setelah Anda baca,
Uh-huh.
setelah Anda baca, apa yang berbeda dari prediksi awal dengan setelah Anda membaca buku chapter 1 ini?
I feel same because there are many points that tell with a detail. So I think the fact is a really detailed to tell to the readers.
Okay, so the prediction and the reality is same, ya?
Yes, ma'am.
Oke, jadi mungkin dari judulnya sudah cukup merepresentasi ya. Because sometimes there is a title of the book antara judul dengan konten sometimes itu agak miss, tetapi di sini sangat integrated, sangat cocok sehingga apa yang kamu prediksi dan apa yang sudah kamu baca itu nyambung.
Yes, it's same.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's enough for Ika. Thank you, Ika.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, preparation to another one. Ika is Adatul Jana.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, are you ready, Is Adatul?
I'm nervous, ma'am.
Kalau nervous itu dulu lah. Oke, dulu.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, please, you can start now.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will present the result of the book review, which I found is a book entitled Teaching English Games.
Games, not games. Teaching English with games.
Games.
Yes, a game.
With games.
Okay.
This book is very unique from its cover because there are picture and content of this book about learning English from grammar with the playing method. In it, there are method and target.
Method.
Okay,
Yeah,
method. and target and timing. And
Okay.
this is a good book to add insight into how to learn that is not boring and save time.
Hmm.
Yes, just itu ma'am.
That's all. What have you got? Okay. Okay. Let me start to ask you something. Okay. In number one, write five things that you may already know about the topic. Jadi 5 hal ini yang Anda ketahui tentang topik-topik yang ada di buku Grammar Games or Adjective Act Out. Okay. Let me ask you about the games. Okay. Can you tell me more about what kind of games? Apakah is it suitable for the elementary school or a higher one? Gamenya tuh cocok untuk dasar atau intermediate atau bagaimana?
I think this is bahasa Inggrisnya cocok apa ya ma'am?
Suitable atau fit into bisa.
Suitable for kids ma'am.
For kids.
Atau
How do
yang
you know?
dasar.
For the basic. How
Basic
do you
kids.
know? How do you know? How do you know? Kok tahu?
I think ma'am, my prediction.
Apapun itu prediksi, apapun itu opini, apapun itu respon, itu karena ada previous knowledge atau prior knowledge yang ada di pemikiran Anda. Oh, saya suka A karena pasti ada reason di situ. Pasti ada reason. Nah, reason itu bisa Anda create, Anda munculkan, bisa dari visual, apa yang Anda baca, Anda lihat, ataupun dari audio visual, audio, apa yang Anda dengar. Nah, jadi Istatul Jana dari visual Anda, what kind of thing that make you sure that actually this game is so proper, cocok dengan basic grade. Dari apanya?
Because game wait ma'am.
Nah, saya tunggu 2 hari lagi. Ayo Isdatul. I'm waiting you.
Because this game uses short words ma'am. Kata pendek.
Short word.
Yes.
Short. The diction of the word is so short or simple.
Yes,
And
simple
it is
word.
familiar with the elementary or basic grade, ya, atau level.
Yes.
Okay. What else? Apalagi? Pastikan yang Anda baca itu adalah Anda yang suka. Ya, jadi excessive reading adalah passion, based on the passion. Harus ada passion Anda yang Anda sukai. Kalau Anda nggak suka, Anda nggak enjoy bacanya nanti.
Yes, ma'am.
Yuk, Idatul, apalagi? What kind of thing?
This is about word verb.
What verb? What do you mean what verb?
Kata kerja yang simple gitu, ma'am. Yang cocok untuk basic gitu. Example smart, tired, sad. This is easy to ingatin, ma'am. To diingat, ma'am.
To memorize.
Yes, ma'am.
Memorize. Oke. Ya, jadi kalau you baca lagi, pastinya kan Anda punya memori di sini. Itu kan menyerap beberapa hal. Baik yang you baca, you lihat, gambar kan tidak dibaca tapi dilihat. Itu semua mengandung informasi yang bisa Anda jadikan sebagai apa ya namanya ya? Simpulan. Oh, buku ini begini ternyata. Nah, itu yang saya butuhkan sebenarnya. Ya? Oke, I think that's enough for Idatul.
Okay, ma'am. Enough ka, ma'am?
Yeah, that's enough. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome, ma'am. Assalamualaikum.
Lulu Suryani, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Lulu, where are you, Lulu Suryani?
Mom izin.
Ya, Mary.
Itu dulu katanya izin mem sakit.
Oh, oke. Nanti masuk ke next period ya, session berikutnya. Thank you, Mary, for your information. We are going to Diko. Hello, Diko.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Diko, are you ready for your self-presentation?
Yes, ready, ma'am.
Yeah, you can start now, please.
Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So now I want to present about my book entitled Sport in Higher Education. So this book discusses about sport, in which sport is a new thing and is a booming job in the present era. This book discusses whether sport can develop in education today. And if you don't know what sport is here, I want to explain what is sport. Sport
Okay.
is someone who play game, but playing games nowadays is not just playing, but also has specific purpose. Therefore, there are a lot of school or universities that want to accept sport, have even start to make sport in their curricular, because sport has many advantages for its users. It's all, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank
you,
you.
Diko.
Okay, ma'am.
So short.
Nervous.
Nervous. Atau mungkin hemat energi ya.
Yeah. I think, ma'am.
Ah, how many times you read your beloved textbook here?
How many times
Iya, berapa kali?
I start this book from last week.
Ya, berapa kali Mak bacanya? 1 kali?
Dalam seminggu mungkin I think 2 or 3 days.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So
Yes.
why did you choose this textbook?
Because I want to build sport, and also I really like the word of sport, because I really feel this my passion, and also I want to show everyone who thinks that sport is only playing games, because what is called sport is different from people who play game without there is a goal. Sport has a goal and also earns decent income, and I want to prove the sport can develop in the world in education.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
What is export? Export, bukan
Sport.
X ya. Export exactly. Would you make some additional explanation about what is export? Mungkin yang lainnya bisa nambah referensi apa namanya informasi. What is export? Yang saya tahu itu kan export.
Yeah.
What is export?
So sport is who want playing games, but not playing game. They can have got a money from like perusahaan, dia digaji, ma'am.
Okay. And what should he do?
And we are playing game with other team, so we fight together to get a win, like that. And esport are multiplayer video game. They are played competitively after for spectator, like online, like this, ma'am.
Oh, I see. Seperti FF gitu tuh.
Yes,
Oh, I
like
see. So means that export is like a games which the
Yes.
player can get the money
Yes.
while they are success when they make some campaign atau fighting from the game ya.
Yes,
Oh,
they have purpose.
okay. But the player must be under institution. Apakah bisa independen? Apakah di bawahnya suatu institusi? Pemainnya itu. Pemainnya itu bisa independen. Misalkan saya bisa menjadi player atau harus ada di suatu perusahaan.
Oh, yeah. So when you want to get the money, you have joining to perusahaan, And when you just playing, you don't want to get the money, you can play without joining the perusahaan.
Oh, a company. I see that. What kind of company is it exactly? Perusahaan seperti
There's
apa
kind
itu?
of there's kind of company, banyak banyak tipenya memang.
Contohnya.
Contohnya in Jakarta they have a company RRQ Regulation. That's one the biggest company in Jakarta. So when the players pasti tahu there's a perusahaan.
Berarti kalau someone who has hobby by playing a games like FF atau mungkin sekarang lagi musim apa sih tuh yang
Mobile Legend.
Mobile Legends
Yes.
itu bisa
On
ya?
top.
Itu bisa ya join in the one company and
Yes, sure,
join
ma'am.
in expo. Oh, jadi bisa earning money ya?
Yes.
Oh, I see that. What about you? Have you joined to the company?
Not
Belum
yet
nyoba?
because I'm still learning.
Oke. Jadi harus harus seperti jam kerja begitu ya kalau sudah join dengan
Ya,
perusahaan ya. Oh, I see that. Jadi punya
bisa
gaji
juga
ya.
kalau sambil sekolah, but waste your time. Buang-buang
Benar-benar. Mending sudah sarjana, sudah kuliah baru
ya.
bisa join. Oh,
Free.
okay. Thank you, Tiko. Thank you for this
You're welcome, ma'am.
knowledge, and I can get some information about you, and I can share to another friend who have a good hobby in playing FF atau Mobile Legend. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you
Tiko.
so much.
Christina,
Okay.
for me. We are going to the next. Dulu tadi tidak ada Tiko. Maretia. Maretia. Where are you?
Iya, Ibu.
Oke, Tia. Are you still in Bangkalan or Surabaya or Singapore?
Singapore, ma'am. I wish.
Yeah, okay. I wish you. Semoga tidak lockdown ya. Okay, Maretia, can you start now to present your presentation?
Iya, ma'am.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Today, the topic I'm going to presentation is about the book that I've read, which is Thinking Smarter by Michael Kellett. The reason why I choose this book just because I always want to learn about how people can think critically instead of thinking in simple way. So I can put it on my strategy of teaching and make my students to be more active and critical in my class. So I was thinking that if I put this strategy on listening comprehension, for example, listening to the news from podcasts, then ask them to have some opinion about it, it will be so helpful for them to being active and critical on their facts. So after I read chapter 1 of this book, which is Introduction and Framework for Critical Thinking, basically this book gives me information about what is critical thinking or manual thinking, the different thing between manual thinking and automatic thinking, the benefit of thinking critically, when to use critical thinking, and last, the framework and tools. And so by reading this book, I learned so many things related to thinking. It always helped me to